Have you guys heard about the Iron Man news? Well, a little while ago, Robert Downey Jr. revealed that he is surprisingly open-minded to the idea of returning as Iron Man, and a lot of Marvel fans had a lot of different things to say about it. And today I wanted to take a look at discussing film. I'm going to take a look at the tweet, the initial tweet where they posted it. I want to take a look at some replies, because how are people feeling about this? What is the general consensus among Marvel fans? We're going to take a look at it. I'm going to react to it, and I would love to know what you guys think about it down below afterwards. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Let's start off with, like I said, this post from Discussing Film. Robert Downey Jr. revealed he is surprisingly open-minded to the idea of returning as Iron Man. It's just my crazily in my DNA, probably the most like-me character I've ever played, even though he's way cooler than I am. And you can kind of see, and I know it's a little bit off topic, but I've always been kind of interested if Robert Downey Jr. became Iron Man after playing him, or if he actually was kind of all like that. I don't know, because you see Robert Downey Jr. walking around nowadays, and he kind of gives off that Iron Man vibe. So I don't know if anybody has any knowledge on that, if anybody followed Robert Downey Jr.'s career before Marvel, I would love to know that just out of curiosity. But what were some of the top replies to this? What have the movie fans, the Marvel fans have been saying? The top reply over here was from Josh. Money will ruin the perfect ending of the Iron Man character. And that's kind of where I'm sitting at, to be honest with you guys. The Iron Man and Endgame had a perfect 100% satisfying ending. Everything was paid off. It was emotional. Everything was perfect. And they can ruin that if they bring him back. And you know that if Marvel's bringing him back now, because I'm on team Marvel is in shambles right now. If they bring him back, they're going to absolutely destroy the character. 100%. Like, I don't even think like, well, you know what? Maybe they can make a good movie. Nope, they're going to destroy it. You just know it at this point with Marvel. Let's continue on to another post by Vikas. And look, I always say never bet against Kevin Feige. It's a losing bet. He's the house. He will always win. The GOAT gets it. And of course, this was a quote that's been flying around recently, and I believe it was said by Robert Downey Jr. But if Kevin Feige, like, it's tough, man. I don't think he's always going to win. I think Marvel is just in a special place right now. But let's continue on to a post from Introspective. Would definitely love to see him return in some way. Just more concerned for the way he returns not being good. And you know that it's not going to be good. You just know it. And I would, if anybody's going to comment down below and agree and disagree with me, I love the optimism, I really do. And Robert Downey Jr., I'm sure, would do a great job acting. The problem is, you just got to look at what Marvel's been putting out recently, man. Let's continue on to H720 Gaming. I love him as Iron Man. He played the role perfectly. But if he returns, what was the point of Endgame? We could just erase everything else that happened in that movie while we're at it, right? It would literally have zero meaning. And that is also a really big thing. I have conflicting feelings on this one, because Endgame could still have its emotional tale. It's no big deal. If I was watching Endgame, it wouldn't really like, oh, well, he comes back in a few movies. I wouldn't really get that vibe. I feel like people would get that from it, though. Maybe I'm just in the minority in that sense, but a lot of people do have this issue, because it's just going to erase everything that was done in Endgame. It's going to erase the conclusion. I know Thanos still got defeated, but they made this big, grand funeral. I think it was like a half hour long in the movie, wasn't it? Of Robert Downey Jr. actually finally dying, and then having all these consequences with Peter and Spider-Man. That'd make for an interesting story, actually, because he probably would remember Peter Parker. But I'm kind of on that camp, though. It would bring Endgame and the Infinity Saga to have really zero meaning. Now, I want to bring you over to another tweet by Timothy V. If he comes back, I don't want him in any trailer. If they do this, I agree with that. I would agree with that. I think they should do the No Way Home route, because one of the reasons that No Way Home was so great is because we actually didn't know the other Spider-Men were coming back. It was just speculation. They can drop subtle hints here and there, and maybe give us something in the trailer to dissect, something along those lines, right? But unfortunately, I just can't see them doing this. They are just going to go try to make some money, because we know the Marvel movies have been absolutely tanking at the box office. Disney's losing money. Disney's losing money over Marvel, and this would definitely make a huge movie to have Iron Man's return, and it would be majorly successful. The question is, are you going to hurt the integrity of the story that you built for some profit? Likely. Yeah, probably, but it's not going to work a second time. So you want to weigh your pros and cons there. I'm interested to know what you guys think about this down below. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you are interested, guys, hear me out for a second. If you would like to see a better movie than anything Marvel's been putting out recently, check out this review I did for Inside Out, guys. I will see you over there or in the next video. Take care.